Hey, welcome back to Paper Mario. This should be the last episode today. I believe there's an
Oh, it's
enemy
just
over
so
here.
sad. I don't know why I found that funny.
Just Koopa running in place.
No, just the blocks just kind of raising slightly. I didn't know what the button would do, and it was, I don't
Was
know.
a mystery.
There wasn't anything funny about it. It was just unexpected.
Boom, 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 boom. Oops. Yeah.
It's a piece of cookie. Congratulations.
Oh, really? Go all the way around again.
How is this gonna work?
I mean, I already know.
Oh, yeah. Derp. Yes.
Pressing the wrong button. I like Mario doing the clapping hands there.
The cha-cha slide, if you will. Oh, well.
If I want to damage all enemies, I'd rather use like a quake and then restore my FP, or maybe use the star thing. Who the fuck is messaging me when I just started recording? God damn it!
It's not actually me.
Okay, so this is just for an item.
I love how it just perfectly got in your way there.
What do you mean?
Well, the other item just going into the doorway.
I see. Oh, I could have made that.
So you think?
Alright, let's check out the other way. So, we are recording this 2 days before it goes up, roughly. It's the 26th. The day this goes up will be Dawntrail Early Access Day. That's a completely different game, so I don't want to get too into that, but that's kind of been on my brain all week. I tried out the character creator in the benchmark for the first time yesterday, and I actually don't really like how my character looks in it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like stressed and upset about that, but there's nothing I can really do about it. I tried messing with the character face settings and stuff, and didn't see anything. And of course,
Yeah, there was a surprising amount of existential dread came from that.
Yeah. I mean, it turned into, like, you know, the way my character looks right now is gonna be basically gone forever, aside from the videos. Like, I'm never gonna get to see her like that in-game again. I don't know what I just did. Okay.
Oh, you know.
I see. Oh, you fuck you. Yeah. Alright. So I actually recorded like a little video just for myself, showing, you know, what my character looks like as of then. Game's down for 2-day maintenance now, so, you know, that's it. Had my last chance and I took it.
Suppose I need to start downloading the thing.
Yeah. I've got it all downloaded and everything, which also means that data mining has started. As far as I know, they're mostly focusing on mechanical stuff, but some story details are apparently known. I'm not going to talk about them here, but... Well, because I also don't know them, is the thing. I have learned exactly one piece of very vague information that I was trying to think of, like, a good comparison for the other two, and couldn't really think of anything quite good.
Yeah, I don't know. From my perspective, it's been weird having this experience, because I think most of the time where there's a game coming out where we're both going to play it, either we're both looking at stuff or both avoiding it. And so this is like the first instance where you're looking at stuff and I just kind of haven't cared much.
Well, I'm not
and
really.
So, like,
that's the problem, is I'm trying to resist the temptation.
well,
I feel like...
I'm not... You still are, though. It's not that you're looking at spoiler stuff. You were looking at pre-release stuff.
Oh, I see.
And I wasn't, because I didn't care. It's like, it was leading to this weird situation where you kept talking about, like, this stuff that's in trailer, and you're like, oh, have you seen this yet? I'm like, no, I haven't looked at any trailers. I just haven't wanted to. And so, like, I basically know nothing about it.
I kind of wish I was in that position. And here's the thing, is I've gone on record before saying that I really hate the culture around spoilers, in the sense that people give them way too much power and way too much, like, they give too much of a shit about them. I'm not saying that people should, you know, always spoil themselves, but I do think that there is definitely a sense, I've felt it, that if you are the type of person that, you know, doesn't care about spoilers, you either don't exist or you're, like, looked down on. Because you have no many, what
the hell?
You have no idea. You know how you'll watch something and, like, certain things will just piss you off when you hear them?
Yeah.
I get that with any video that covers something spoilery. And here's the thing, is I've heard two ways to say it, and one of them pisses me off and the other one doesn't. So here's a little tip for you if you know, give a shit about what I have to say about this. If you're covering spoilery stuff and you say, if you have not caught up to this point in the story, don't watch this video. If you say that, I fucking hate you. If you say, here are some, you know, there are going to be spoilers, you know, be warned if you don't want to be spoiled, that's fine. But as soon as you assume that every person, you know, will actually, like, needs to know about it from in-game first or in the show first, like, you can go fuck right the hell off. I hate that shit.
See, that's interesting, because when you said that first example, I actually didn't pick up what the problem with it was until you explained it, and
that's the thing. It's just assumed.
This is cool.
Wow. I'm gonna have to go down to the toad jail, I think, and heal, because this fucking asshole accosted me while I was in a cutscene!
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is, I'm trying to think if I would ever say something like that, and I probably would, but it's like, I feel like there's a sentence that isn't in there that is implied, where it's like, instead of saying, how do I word this? If I was to say, if you aren't at this point, don't continue, like, the implication wouldn't be, if you aren't up to this point, don't continue because I know you don't want to be spoiled. It's, if you aren't up to this point and you don't want to be spoiled, don't continue. It's like there is a difference there, but it's like, I guess it's just implied.
I've heard people go out of their way and to say even more, and they'll be like, seriously, go experience it for yourself. It's worth it. Like, fuck you. I'm gonna make that decision for myself. Not up to you. We've been over here? Is this where we came from? I think this is where we came from. Where the fuck is the Toad House?
Hold on, I've got a map.
It's probably down the stairs the other way. Who the fuck is messaging me?
Oh my god, why do you get so mad?
I don't know. I just hate having the little notification icon there and not being able to
it's this one here, good.
Okay. Anyway, and so I have a weird relationship with this, where most of the time, like, when Pokemon comes out, I look at everything. I don't care. Because Pokemon stories aren't great anyway, so I don't give a shit. But even if it's something with a story that I think would be good, I still often will, like, I went through, like, I don't know, the Ace Attorneys and the Danganronpas, pretty much knowing what was going to happen, and I love those games, and those were great, and I had great times, great experiences with them. But I like to have the choice, and I don't like it to be treated that some choices are, like, bad. I think it's perfectly valid if you like to go in spoiled into stuff, and I've talked about this before. I think part of the reason I like to is because, and, you can fucking insult me for this if you want, but I think it will just mean you're closed-minded. I find going through stories without having any idea what's going to happen, stressful, honestly. I know that the point of stories is supposed to be, like, nothing bad is going to happen to you, it's just, like, it's just to the characters, and it's just stuff will happen in the story that might be, worrying, but it's like this safe instance to kind of explore this stuff and experience this stuff without having any risk of anything. But I still find it stressful. I've often had unpleasant experiences watching stuff, or like mixed experiences. Watching stuff where somebody's like, you gotta go in blind. There's been a few shows where somebody wants to show me and get my reaction. What the fuck is going on?
I am actually looking at the map as you're doing this, and I see what this is. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I'll let you fuck with it for a minute, and then I'll explain it if you want. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like whether or not I look at spoilers for a thing is kind of arbitrary. There have been games where, like, you know, Undertale is the perfect example of me not knowing what the fuck I want, because I didn't spoil myself before playing the game, but I did while playing it, where I got, like, you know, a third half the way through, and then just started reading stuff and not caring if I read something that was later in the game.
I often do that. I'll start off without spoilers, and then, you know, I'll put it down for the day and go do other stuff, and while I'm just idling, I'll, you know...
And it's like, there is a part of me that wishes I could have gotten through the whole thing and, you know, been surprised by the ending and everything. But I don't know if it would have been that big of a deal.
I don't think
it's hard to know because it didn't happen to me.
Yeah, I think people overblow it, definitely.
But it's like, it also didn't improve my experience by seeing it beforehand. I think it's just kind of like, you know, it's the type of thing where I heard about it, I'm like, oh, okay, I wonder how that's going to play out. Oh, did you just...
Yeah.
Did you brute force that, or did you actually see what you had to do?
I solved the puzzle.
Okay. But it's also interesting because there's a lot of stuff in, like, the second half of the game of BA3 that I don't want to talk about because I want people to play it for themselves and not get spoiled on it beforehand.
Oh, it's Peach.
And yeah, definitely. That's a little different because it's a thing that I'm making, but it's, I don't know, it's weird. Okay, so what the hell actually is this?
It's a ghost. She doesn't even follow?
This is so dumb.
Fuck.
Good shit. Koopa, calm down.
Duplighost, I need you to split yourself into 4 guys.
Is there anything that damages everybody for 5? I'm just gonna kind of blindly hope that Bombet's one does it.
Edge, brown. Boom.
Okay. Yeah, well done enough. Oh boy, one of these again.
Good. Use it as the thumbnail again.
Oh, right. I forgot you fight these guys again.
Bet you're surprised to see me again, Mavis. Mavis is dead.
Oh, he just knocks him out. I knew you also fought this guy. I thought you fought both. No, okay. Junior Trooper it is. He has magic this time, right? No? Was that the previous one, maybe? Alright.
What if he transforms into the entire castle? My man.
You can change his shape. Alright. I don't think I want to do much. Let's see. Let's just go for damage. Okay. Yeah, because this is the first time I'm going to be experiencing new content alongside Josh and Joel in FF14, I have, you know, intellectually, I've decided that I want, oh god. Maybe I'll put a water block on as well. Or, no, I'll just paralyze. Or at least try to.
Or at least paint it a different color.
Okay.
So what about intellectually?
Just, I made the decision that I wanted to go in unspoiled, and experience it alongside you guys, and, you know, get to predict through the twists and turns and stuff. Not because I think that that's the right way to do media, that's what I want to do. I think he's almost done.
Yeah, paralysis, seems to be quite the broken strat in this game when it works. Nope.
Yay. I'll go for FP, I guess.
So are you only 2 levels away from max?
No, I think I'm 4 levels away from max.
4, yeah.
Gosh! Lucky you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay.
But even though I've decided that, I still have, like, my instinct, it's just part of who I am, is I spoil myself on stuff all the time. That's just what I do. And so it's been very difficult to avoid the temptation. I heard some people say, like, oh, if, you know, people are data mining the game, you know, if you want to know stuff about mechanics or whatever, like, you know, you can go here. I saw people saying that. And I thought, like, I don't want to look at that. But I'm curious to see if this is true, because they didn't say it definitively. They're like, they probably have info here. As a matter of fact, they were actually like, oh, but be careful because of spoilers. I'm like, man, fuck you. If somebody wants to go in spoil, that's their decision. But anyway. Can I do anything with these?
You can make some Bronco trolleys.
Yeah. And so, of course, I go to this place, and I poke around a little bit, and I pretty quickly confirmed that people do know stuff, but I didn't actually see anything specific. I saw things very, very vague, which I'm not going to say, because it's release day, and people, you know, might be watching this who are going to play the game and don't want to be spoiled, but even the vaguest things, and I also respect that decision. You know, to prove that I'm being fair here, I also get annoyed the other way around. I really hate those YouTube channels that just kind of, as soon as the game comes out, post like this thing that's like all bosses and ending, and it just has all the shit in the thumbnail. Like, fuck you if you do that as well, because it should be down to everyone if they want to learn that stuff or not. So anyway, I guess I basically, you know, finished my point here. I'd just be rambling here, but it's tricky, and I don't know anybody that can really relate to me on this. So if you feels similarly, I guess let me know, because I'd like to know that I'm not alone in this. Okay.
Well, last badge of the game.
Peach could have found?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that is a good badge, but not my strat. Hello, Toad.
So I suppose I have a couple days to get a crash course on the entire history of the game story and, you know, every tiny detail of it. Question 1. Who the fuck is Frank Stallone?
I was working on a PowerPoint. I would still like to try to finish that, which means I guess I gotta do it, like, tonight/tomorrow.
I mean, after this is done, we could maybe just find some videos.
Okay, I'm done.
I have to be as annoying as possible, though. Like, you know, every time they... Basically, every 3 words I have to be like, okay, hold on, this is going way too fast. There's a thing in Always Sunny where the main characters make this shitty movie together, and it has like, they've made a whole series. I think they made like 5 or 6 of them, and they would frequently just kind of change who was playing what part. So it was really hard to follow that. But, like, to make up for this, there would just be parts where Mac would just kind of, like, explain the plot directly to the camera.
Oh.
It's just like, okay, so by the way, you know, just in case you haven't been keeping up, here's what's going on.
That's pretty good.
You know, that, like I said, I think that was mostly done because of the constant change in actors, but I think there was also just a point where he started doing that because he was having a hard time following it himself, and so he's like, you know, I have to do this for anybody else who's having trouble. And I feel like the joke is, oh man, this guy's so stupid, he can't follow the plot of a movie. And I'm like, I feel called out.
Oh. I mean, that's not that abnormal. I mean, I was actually watching the voice of Alphino, who has recently started to play through the base game himself on stream. I was watching some of his streams, and he like, you know, kind of gave a disclaimer to his audience where he's like, by the way, you know, you're gonna have to bear with me because I'm not very good at following stories, and I often get confused about like what's going on and what characters are and stuff like that. So I might need to like reread stuff or ask questions that seem obvious. So it's not just you, and it's not, you know, like abnormal or anything.
Yeah. I always feel stupid though, because especially knowing how it always seems like if there's any hobbies that like the majority of normies enjoy, it's music for one thing, but also just watching movies. And you know, some movies are super simple to follow anyway, so that's no problem. But there's some that are like, you know, they'll have a billion characters in them. Like, I cannot imagine watching the Harry Potter movies without having read the books first, because there's so many fucking characters and they don't explain half of the shit that's going on, because it just kind of assumes that like either you read the book and you know it already, or we'll throw in this one line here really quick and then move on, and by the way, that was really critical information. So it's like and so, like, especially when Game of Thrones was super huge, I'm like, isn't this like a really dense, complicated plot? Like, how is
that's the
everyone
thing,
following this?
From what I heard from when people discussed that back then, most people did not follow what was happening. At least, not all of it. They kind of had the general gist. There were so many memes about people being like, oh man, I love this show, but I don't know what's going on half the time. Like, it's so confusing with all these characters. And they did simplify it from the books a bit, but yeah. Alright, if I remember right, if you stand on this, the couch starts levitating and you get a green star. Or is it this one, maybe? No, it's just in Mario 3D World.
Oh, okay.
It's like a ghost house level that has that. Oh, Mario.
Mario's.
Is it really necessary to suspend her from the ceiling?
Yeah. I mean, she keeps wandering off.
Alright, so here's the boss that I couldn't beat as a kid.
Is this just it? This is the final boss right here? Well, damn, okay. Music is not very final bossy. I assume it'll change partway through the fight.
Maybe? We'll see. Yeah, he's definitely got a second phase. Boy, does he look nasty. Almost unbeatable. I probably should have taken off power. It's not, like, the Mega Quake, but oh well. Right. I
Step 1,
assume
eat. Step 1,
he cannot
Step
be
1, eat.
timed out, but I will attempt it anyway and see what happens. Nope. Okay. Glad they added that. Okay. I think probably just a Mega Smash. This probably won't... I don't know if this will do more than just stomping him. 13. No, stomping him will probably be better. Oh,
Nope.
no, Mega Smash is marginally better.
At the cost of 6 FP.
Yeah.
At taxpayers' expense.
I have plenty of FP. Oops. Oh, okay. Can't use the hammer. Interesting.
I see.
That should really boost Mario's attack power.
Itch. 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 It was funny because I said H 3 times. Then there was the time when he almost electrocuted me. And they're all like, nah, boy.
I like Bowser's muzzle sticking out slightly. Gooch? Or did they say Gooch?
It's all Gucci, fam.
Mm. Let's try...
There should be an RPG where
I don't remember if he has good defense or not.
every enemy can heal to full infinitely.
Yeah, that's not worth it at all. So we probably want... Walnut. That's not great.
I just said that as, like, you know, a generic stupid statement, and now I'm thinking, like, I'm imagining now a game where you're fighting, like, a whole party, and they've got a healer on their team. Their healer has a move that just heals everybody on their team to full. They can spam it infinitely, it doesn't cost anything, and you can't kill the healer in one turn. It's like, alright, here you go. There's no way to break it, you just have to win. You just have to be good.
Obviously, you've got to knock out everybody else in one turn.
Well, no, obviously you gotta go for the healer first. You just gotta be good. Game will literally be impossible, and yet there will be people online. Oh, it's like, oh man, you seriously couldn't do that?
Ouch. Let's go back to what for a little.
See, the strat is you just have to win. Oh, shut up.
Alright. Don't know if I'll need it that long, but we'll see. Oh, never mind. Is that it?
I feel like there's gotta be more. That didn't feel like final boss material.
Okay, gotcha.
And
I
then
don't
he
think I
gets hit
got
by a
past this
comet.
fight, funnily enough.
Hmm.
Alright. Is that not
You
gonna be a
fight
deal with it?
Bowser, and then you fight Bowser again. The map does not indicate a heal block.
Oh.
Did the boss fight heal you or no?
Nope.
Alright.
I can probably go back, but...
Yeah, it's a bit of a trek. What is this thin-ass platform?
Oh no, not a switch. It's doing the Mexican wave.
I forgot that was what you called it. Now, just imagine if he had hit that switch while you were on it, or before you had gotten there, so that you couldn't reach him.
Yeah. A device, eh?
Oh no, it's Kafka.
Yeah, I definitely never got to this.
Oh no, he got like
He's
50%
20%,
bigger.
yeah. And now he's, you know, letting out blue fog gas. For the record, I was trying to invoke how to sell video games to things that aren't in. Game?
Perfect timing for the game to fuck up. Beautiful.
You're fucking kidding me. Lovely.
Okay, now the concerning thing is, will it do that every time?
Hmm.
If so, you can probably fuck with some settings, but...
Yeah, I didn't want to have to edit this.
So, did you need to heal first, or...?
Nah. I'll do it in the battle when my health gets low and stuff.
Alright.
Right. Wiggly wiggly woo.
Alright. One-time quirk. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Goomburrito, what can you tell me? I think he got bigger. 99. Fire is 10, so... Okay. That's hardly fair. Oh, you already knew that? Yes, I had to do it. Why am I doing so much less damage to him? He has the same...
Defense.
No, he has the same defense of 2. Something else is happening here, which is very strange.
So, I believe that he said that one attack was 8 and one was 10, but there might be all sorts of other attacks that that Goombario doesn't know about, so I guess we'll find out.
Wahaha.
Ah, okay. The this could be a problem. If he gets another attack. Okay, no. Not sure if I'm understanding the point of this, other than just making you waste a turn once in a while. What?
I didn't think it was gonna kick me out of the battle phase. Oh no,
Okay,
brave Mario!
But will we get a scene of everybody praying for Mario to succeed? Oh, the lag.
Yep. Is Twink just gonna join the Star Spirits?
No, but he is gonna cop a feel.
I like the Z-Fi thing. Oh, it's just gonna show that cutscene between. Oh, what? Huh.
I'm not too small.
Wow, I didn't know about this. That's cool.
Plop.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Good luck. That's... This is kind of neat. Oh no, the cube!
That was quite the good attack.
Do you have any other polyhedrons for me? Yeah, focusing on Twink, yeah.
And then it cuts back and it's like, oh, Bowser killed Mario. Shit.
God.
Your random cubes can't beat me because I don't have an HP stat.
Right? Twink's an NPC.
Yeah, we've seen this one.
The cube will work like this time.
I feel like you could do something a little more impressive than that. Okay, so how long until we summon the Ginginator?
What if you know the rest of the game was exactly the same as it was, but this you just had to do it like 70 times.
God. Little did Cammy know that, you know, one wish equals a +1 attack and defense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so throw Cammy off the tower. Okay, or hear me out. Maybe the Star Spirits would just, you know, not let Bowser do this anyway because they have their own agency.
Well, they get power from people wishing. It's not that they
Okay.
need to be asked to do it.
Meanwhile, you know, Mario's just been crouching and Bowser's been laughing this whole time.
Yes. Oh my. God, the lag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peach beam.
What a name for an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you
no.
motherfucker.
Oh my god. Is this at the beginning of this? Yeah,
Yes.
okay. We cutting, or...
I guess I should, yeah.
Okay.
And that was a full heal. I had a good feeling that somewhere we would get a full heal, so that's why I didn't want to use any items. And also, even if I had died, I have a life stream, which is an automatic revive.
Multiple life shrooms, yeah.
Okay.
At this yeah, actually, you know, in that case, you might as well not even bother healing. Just let the life shrooms take over.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that will get rid of, like, my buffs and stuff, is the thing. This is the song I know from this. I like this song.
I suspect that you still can't attack him and you have to use the Peach Beam.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Peach Beam, yeah.
Oh well. Slight misplay, it's fine.
My star power's gone, but my, you know, blue cloud is still here.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, that should be pretty easy from here.
Am I misremembering, or did you have a really rough time with timing the jumps early in the playthrough, and now you're fine with them?
Yeah.
Character development.
I know, right?
Password. Yeah, this is
gonna repeat this until until we're done.
Yeah. Blah. Very appropriate, thank you. And life shroom time, or nope, waste time with another. Peach Beam is. I'm trying to think, like, what's an equally stupid name to compare that to, and all I can think of is like Baddie Bad.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, but it's up there.
I swear there was, like, some character from a comic or a show or something who, that just had some normal-ass name, like Michael or something, and his special ability was just Michael Punch. Or something, like, the Michael Punch, something like that. So we're not gonna find out if the status effect goes away, until after I get hit, yeah.
Blue. Oh no. You've got like 2 or 3 of these at least, right?
I have at least 2. Let's see how many others I have. I have 2 more. Alright. Yeah.
Okay, well, you gotta end the game with the most iconic partner. You know, Harikari. I don't know. Well, I'm trying to think, like, what's the one that you've used the least?
In battle, probably Sushi.
I mean, you've had Lackluster for the shortest amount of time, so it might even be him, but...
In general, like, maybe Bo, which is crazy, because I used to use her for single target damage a lot, but anytime there's a high defense enemy, she's bad, so... I'll just go with Bo, because I like her.
No, my power and stuff. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't really even need most of those items I hoarded. I guess those would be good for if this game had a bit of 100 health, but it doesn't. Consonnet.
Plop.
Yeah. Oh god, what if a cutscene fucks up? Hang on, I'm gonna save state just in case.
There's still lightning striking here. We might want to get out. I like the tiny little propellers keeping it aloft. Yes. Also, I like the word aloft.
Aloft is a good word.
I love how shitty the rotation looked. That was good.
It was really bad. The name of this camera angle would ruin it. Oh, no. The name of this cutscene would ruin it.
I'm gonna go hang out in the background of GBA Rainbow Road. Bye.
What if it just stayed floating there?
Yeah, they'll just build a really tall ladder. Okay. That cut seemed kind of abrupt.
And then L-Star reveals himself as the real villain. And then we have to fight him.
Yes. I was kind of hoping they were going to do a thing where, you know, it goes one by one and the last one's like... I mean, they kind of said I don't know what to say. Like...
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah, it just pans to them, it's like... What? What? We didn't all have to say something?
That's a fucking BA2 ass, like, line.
Yeah, kinda. What are you doing? Cut back to her.
Oh, Sosuke Bosuke. Cut to me! I'm going to become a respectable star.
Respect star.
Yeah.
Oh, look, collecting the crystal star. Yep, yep, there were 7 of them.
One at a time. One at a time. Don't forget about me, guys!
Little Yoshi's it. Okay, I'll shut up.
Alright. Are we at credits yet? Almost. Sorry, what does that sign say in the background? Is that like, you know, Mario and then like 2
It
columns.
says level 16 something, and then FP is PG apparently. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Level 16.
Oh boy, we gotta go around to all the fucking friends.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Goombario continued to be a child.
Yeah.
Cooper continued to not have a personality.
Which one of them ends up, like, dead in an alley in Paris?
Oh god.
And which one ends up adopting several children, one of whom is black, and then, you know, having a very boring life and wandering into an interesting-looking portal?
The one dead in an alley is probably lackluster. The one that wanders into a portal is gonna be Sushi. I don't know. Sushi will adopt all of the Yoshi babies.
Yes.
Yeah, Babushka. Bo will partake in a lot of slapping.
That's what she does. She needs to teach those silly boys what's what.
Watt is one of the children that was adopted. The black one specifically.
Somehow.
Come on, Portal. Damn it. Every time I see that female Lakitu, I want to call her Heather. And it's because of the fucking Aspen episode of South Park, where it just turns into this shitty, like, stereotypical sports movie, and she's like the girl that they have to impress.
Okay.
I don't know, it just looks like that. Kyle, you don't understand. I've got to do it for Heather. Who the hell is Heather?
Yeah. Yeah. I like Koopa's just insane hyperness.
Oh, I think I'm misremembering. Yeah, shit.
I like the bemused research assistants.
Yeah, I remembered that character wrong. Fuck.
Oh.
Apparently the one I was thinking of did not have a name.
I see.
Oh, I forgot she had sentient breasts.
Man, what the fuck? I wonder if the game is gonna, like, stop me from doing other things.
Anyway, game's over, bye.
Okay. No, the game's not over.
Anyway, game's over.
My God.
Little Yoshi's it.
I'm not gonna talk to every NPC. I will talk to the unique ones, though.
And now YouTube is recommending me a 12-year-old video. Family Guy Stewie's point of view of Louise and Peter having sex. L-O-U-I-S-E.
No. How do you
People do not know how to spell
Lois.
Lois.
I don't get it.
I have seen it misspelled so many fucking times.
Ah. Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you?
I'm like scared that I forgot something now. I don't think I did. Why did I talk to these people? Can I talk to the dojo
They were so
people?
interesting.
Okay. Whee. I guess this is probably the best opportunity to go over this, because I can just speed through the credits then. I rather enjoyed the main part of this game, like just going through the chapters and solving the puzzles and, you know, fighting the bosses and stuff. It was very simple, and obviously it was built upon the second game, which I haven't played, but I'm excited to at some point. But I liked it, it's fun. Now, obviously, as I mentioned, where it falls short is, why the fuck do you have to do so much bullshit for 100%? What the hell? What were they thinking? I don't really have any more complicated opinions, honestly. The game's just kind of pretty fun. You know, if you haven't given it a shot, but you like the second game and you want just something a little different, you know, the battle mechanics play out a little differently, you can't break it quite as easily, I assume. Unless there's just something I missed.
Yeah, there's probably some strat, but it doesn't, the fact that the FP cap is much lower, and that you can't just buy infinites of some badges definitely makes this less broken just from, you know, that point alone.
Mm-hmm. Can I go down here? Nope. Okay. Honestly, good. I didn't want to have to go around the whole town. What about Merlin? Does he have anything to say for me?
Did you just call him Merlin?
No.
Well, no, the correct answer was yes, I did. Yeah, fat tribal Yoshi. Icy Pinguino.
Yes.
So what was that again? Oh, okay. See, I thought that it was Chill Penguin for Mega Man X, but I thought that that was a joke. But no, apparently it is just known as Icy Pinguino. Or no, Penguigo.
In what, Japan?
Yes.
Good.
Also, we're increasing taxes.
Yeah, it was getting too normal. We needed a joke. Oh no, undermining all the you know, emotional investment because you're afraid of being sincere in a piece of media, bathos.
Oh no. I didn't want to interrupt the cutscene, but so I looked up Icy Pinguino and I found the thing in this Mega Man wiki. There's an ad for some fucking baseball card for $6,600.
Good.
I'm like, is this Honus Wagner card, man? Did Dr. Wily predict it? Like, I'm guessing that sells for a lot higher than 6,000. I can actually look it up. Honus Wagner card. Oh yeah, that thing sold for 7.25 million. Okay.
I forgot about that video. That was so good.
No.
Chuck
Quizmo is not a character. I will.
I should
I
like
will always
edit.
call him Quiz now. Yeah.
I should edit in like a censor block over him.
I do like the.
Why do the Koopa Bros get to be in the parade?
Because they didn't die. I do like the Mario RPG style, like parade credits. Though.
Yeah, parade. Oh, the name of this cutscene would ruin it.
The moving lake here, definitely an interesting decision.
Yeah, I just noticed that. God, the weird dog things. The whale blowhole should have just blew them up into the sky as they get, you know, progressively more worried looking. What about the fucking vulture? Anyway, let me speed this up a bit. That does not speed it up very much at all. Anyway. Sorry if, you know, you don't like them speeding up the music or whatever, I don't really care. What did he smell a pie? Oh, okay.
Pie with hobo lifting aromas.
What do you mean hobo lifting?
It was specifically in Futurama. There was, when Bender was, like, trying to become a chef, and he's, like, off in some distant, like, shitty area, and someone just, like, puts a pie out on a windowsill, and you just see these hobos, like, fucking float up and, like, go towards it, and it turns out they're wearing jetpacks. And Bender's just like, a pie with hobo lifting aromas. Whoever made that must be amazing.
Good. But yeah, as for... Let's see. Hey, there's Bill Sherman. As for next, the next series, I will announce here that I am doing 2 series simultaneously. Yeah, I know, I was just saying that I'm like, constantly behind on videos and all that stuff, and I have Dawntrail coming out real soon, and that's gonna keep me busy. I will say, I have already recorded one of the series in its entirety, because they are both short games. That's why I'm doing 2 of them. And they are both simultaneously fulfilling the, like, other slot. I've mentioned this stupid, like, cycle I go through, where it's, you know, some kind of adventure-y game like a Zelda, you know, followed by a 3D platformer, followed by an RPG, followed by just other. And other things that have been other in the past include Kirby's Dream Land Trilogy,
Pikmin 1 and 2.
Pikmin 1 and 2. I feel like there was another example, but I can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, along those lines. Joel is going to be in both of them.
And I am not.
And as for some more hints,
Also, that was a lie.
I'm gonna give some more sort of vague hints, try to see if people can figure it out. One of the games I had played before, but never beaten. And the other game, not only have I not played it, I've actually never played anything in its genre. And finally, the games have one other sort of loose thing in common, technically, that kind of...
Do that now.
Yeah, they do. I'm trying to think if there's anything more I can say about that.
I mean, I guess maybe I get what you mean.
Even though the games are of different genres, the things that you do in the games are broadly similar in a certain way. And also the game that I have played before, not the one of the genre I've never played, but the one I have played, I actually don't know what I would describe the genre as. It's not cleanly within one specific genre. I could classify it and I could say more, but yeah. There's not really any other games out here, out there other than basically this game, and yeah. So, I guess that's all I'll say. That's probably enough hints. Those will run alongside each other, one going up on Mondays and one going up on Fridays. And I expect it to last roughly a month and a half or so. I've recorded the first one, but I haven't actually cut it up into segments because I just recorded it as one giant VOD. But the other one I haven't started recording yet. I need to get that done before next Friday. at least start it. But I'm told it's a short game and probably roughly the same length as the other one, so it should work out. So yeah. I'm glad I put this in a separate segment, because if I cut out that roughly 2-minute segment, I think this is going to come down to like 1 hour, 4 minutes, so I actually split it in a pretty good place. Ah yes, intelligent systems. When are they going to make another Fire Emblem game, I wonder? It has only been like a year and a bit since Engage, I think, but I never played Engage, so to me it doesn't exist, and they haven't made anything since Three Houses, because I didn't really care for the idea of like the very kind of fan servicey, not fan service in the sense of like, you know, fucking upskirts. I mean like fan servicey in the sense of like having all the old characters and shit come back and being more about just having a fun time and being a fun game than the story. Like, I'm glad it plays well, but anyway, I might try it sometime. Point is, obviously Intelligent Systems just put out the Thousand Year Door remake. I would like another Papage Mario in this style to possibly come out soon. And with Mario and Luigi coming back and with all these remakes and stuff, that's not outside the realm of possibility. But I would also like a Fire Emblem.
Nope,
Anyway.
You will get Mario vs. Rabbids 3 through 6 and be happy.
God. Is that all? I think this is looping. Yep.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, well that's that. Thanks for coming along, and look forward to the next series is soon. And Dawntrail stuff, if you're into that. Bye-bye.